One of the main elements of the Ebola narrative that healthcare workers want people to understand is that your likelihood of getting infected is significantly lower if you haven't been to West Africa recently.
And medical centers in our area are doing their part to make sure people know that part of the story. Fox 10 News Baldwin County reporter Will Robinson-Smith joins us again from Malbus. Will?
Yeah, that's right, Bob and Lenise. We're actually right in front of the urgent care center here on the Eastern Shore, and they're using flyers like this one here to emphasize the fact that if you haven't been to West Africa recently, chances are you probably don't have Ebola.
The first thing they have to ask is, have they been to West Africa? There are specific countries that have been identified as high-risk locations, and if you haven't been there in 21 days, then you have to think about another reason why you're sick.
That's the first thing Dr. Michael Mahoney with the Eastern Shore Urgent Care Center wants people to think about when they get checked out. So much so that they've placed signs in their office reminding people to let them know. Dr. Mahoney says one of the main reasons for the signs is this, the Urgent Care Center's proximity to the interstate, which he says brings in a fair amount of out-of-state travelers on a routine basis.
And we don't want to cause alarm or any kind of safety concerns here at the clinic or in the community itself that there's something going on that they're not aware of. It's just a precaution.
He says if someone does come in with the symptoms of Ebola and they have traveled to West Africa, the clinic will alert the nearest hospital to have them prepare an isolated environment for them. But he says it's far more likely that someone in his shoes will get the disease rather than an average person.
To the public at large, it's not necessarily as much of a risk as it is to the healthcare providers and hospital staff and people who are in the hospital environment when you're at your sickest. And that's coming in contact with body fluids.
Yeah, and like we mentioned earlier in the hour, Governor Robert Bentley is going to address the public tomorrow morning up in Montgomery, along with a number of other state health officials regarding the state's preparedness for Ebola. And like Bob and Lenise, you mentioned, we're going to stream that live for you on our website, fox10tv.com. For now, they're reporting live in Malbus. I'm Will Robinson-Smith for Fox 10 News.
And health